What's up, guys? We over by our Alerton Avenue train station, 2 and 5. No, 2 train, 5 train runs rush hour from Niagara Avenue to Flatbush. So that's where we at. We got we are Alerton Avenue. So we over by the Bronx waiting for the 2 train to head home. So listen, we learned a lot. So today I started off with a rough. It was not that rough though, but it was like I went to the Fairfield office to try to see if I could get my card to get my reduced fare card to go to work. The lady told me that the store was closed. The Fairfield office was closed, so I had to wait like an hour. I had to go all over the place to get what I had to get. You feel me? So it was kind of like hectic from here. So from look at that. Hold on. The 4th of July not even here. Look at that. The 4th of July not here yet, you know. Hold on, that shit, hold on. The 4th of July not here yet, you know. The 4th of July is next week. I think it's next week. So it's like it's not even here yet. Like real talk, and they just busting up fireworks. Real talk. So it's like, you know. So I was over here chilling, like not chilling, but I worked around this area a couple of times, and it was a money making area. And I took the 61 going all the way to Port Chester, New York. So I was over there. I was in New Rochelle, then I went to Port Chester. So it was like, yeah, I'm actually going back to Port Chester in October for a conference. I'm having a conference over there. So yeah, so I have a young people's conference around that area where I was where a lot of young people coming out, like doing a lot of the mental health segments. I have a mental health brand that's dropping. I'm opening up my storefront in Port Chester, New York. So I'm actually going to be out there doing my thing, you know, doing my business, whatever, like rolling down, you know. It's kind of lit though. Kind of lit that what you're doing is what you accomplishing. You're gonna go out there and accomplish what your dreams are, you know. I tell young people you gotta quit doing what you're doing, and I tell young people all the time, quit smoking weed, get yourself together, you know, get your goals together, get your education right, and get your books right. You feel me? You see how I'm out here making honey and hustling and making bread? You should be doing the same thing too, you feel me? It's what mental health is about, making money and making bread, and try to work on what you believe and how you're gonna achieve it, you feel me? I tell young people, quit the drugs, man. You see these people in the Bronx, they on the drugs and shit, and they begging money on the block. You feel me? So they begging money every day, begging money on the block. Feel me? So it's like, you know, let's get on it. Let's get on that shit. Let's go. Hold up. Yeah. We're on the train running in right now. I'm about to go on this train right now. Alright, we gonna sit where the conductor's at right here. And we good, Tree baby. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go this.
This is a Manhattan-bound 2 train. The next stop is Pelham Parkway.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
So we on the 2 train heading home right now.
available to the VX12 Select Bus Service.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform. This is a Manhattan-bound 2 train. The next stop is Bronx Park East.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Bronx Park East. This is a Manhattan-bound 2 train. The next stop is East 180th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.